Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for December 15th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting with this 4 in this box. We actually have a bunch of 4s looking in here. This 4 doesn't actually help, but we can mark the 4 in one of these two. We have two 4s vertically. This 4 helps. It's a 4 in one of those two. Apologize if my voice is soft. I have a sore throat at the moment. Got a bit of a cold. All right, we have 6, 7, and 8. I'm not seeing anything with the 6. We do have two 7s looking down. Puts a 7 in one of these two. The 8. Okay, so the one thing that I want to look at is I'm noticing the 8 is in one of these 3 cells in this box, which isn't something I normally mark, nor will I. But I notice that the 7 is also located within those 3 cells. It can't be here, but it's still within these 3. So if we can find one more digit that's limited to these 3 cells, we have found a hidden triple. So what we want to do is we want to kind of look at this row and this column for that. The 9 is the only digit that could join it. So all we would have to do is eliminate 9 from this cell, and we've got a 7, 8, 9 hidden triple. But I do not see that at the moment. This could be the 9, so we can't mark anything yet. All right, 6, 7, and 8. I think we do have two 7s looking up here. This 7 looks in, placing the 7. Now these two 7s look left, putting a 7 in one of these two. Okay, so since we marked the 7s here, we want to check this column for where 7 goes. Because we know it's not in this box based on these corner marks. It's not in this box. Not where the 5, 6 are, and this 7 looks in. This 7 looks in. So there's actually only 2 places in this column for 7. Notice I'm talking about the column, not a particular box. But this column needs a 7. It's going to be one of these two. And they happen to both be in box 7. So we say that column 3 claims the 7 from box 7, meaning the rest of box 7 cannot have a 7 in it. The 7 is over here for this column, so it can't also be over here. So we've eliminated 7 essentially from these two cells because we already have this 7 looking in. These two cells not being 7, they're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. This one's not a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 is enough on its own. So they can be 5, 6, 9, and this one can't be 9. All right. In fact, we have 5 and 6 looking down. Okay, we know the 5's in one of these two because this 5 looks in. That's going to point in with this 5. This 5 looks down, putting a 5 in one of these two. Unfortunately, the 6 could be here. All right. I feel like we're close to having something interesting, but not quite. Let's actually not jump too far ahead here. We want to go back to our systematic pass. So I think that's it for this box. We have 1, 2, and 7 here. We do have we have all the 2s. We have all the 7s. The 1 doesn't seem to do anything. All right. I'm noticing the 2 4s. Puts a 4 in one of these two. All right. Anything else with this 1, 2, 7? I doubt it. Maybe there's a crossing. Just the 6. But there's no 6 here. Okay. Let's move on to the next band. So we have 5, 6, 9 here. So the 2 5s look in. This 5 helps. Puts a 5 in one of these two. The 6 actually is placed in this box. That's nice. These 2 6s look in, putting a 6 in one of these two cells. So these aren't 6. This 6 looks in. So again, it's like what we did with the 7s here. 6 can't be in any of these cells. So 6 ends up in one of these two cells, and that claims telling us these can't be 6. What about this row? There's a few. This can be 6, and these two can be 6. All right, 3 places. I'm noticing we have 4, 5, and 6 penciled in this box. I'm just wondering if these two cells are limited. Let's come back to that later. We're not even close to needing to do that right now. All right, 5, 6, and 9. So that was the 6. Now we actually want to look for things looking into this box from here and from here, because we filled these 4 cells. So anything that looks through here or through here is going to be pointing. So let's start with this row. We've got 2, 6, 7, 9. The 6, the 7, and the 9 are already in the box. But the 2 does look in, putting a 2 in one of these two. Now that points down and up, but it's not good enough to mark anything. But we need to remember that these can't be 2 anymore. All right. What about the 6 or the 4? No, those are both placed. Unfortunate. So just the 2. Now this cell here is not these 4 digits. It's also not the 2, 5. So it's down to at most 3 digits. It also can't be 8. So it can be the 1. I'm expecting 2 digits. 1, 2. So it's 1 and 3. It can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Down to 1, 3. All right. Anything else with this 5, 6, 9? I want to look for crossings. We have just the 7 looking through. There are no 7s to help. All right. What about this box here? The 2, 5, 7, 8. 2s are done, 7s are done. 5, 8. You know, actually, we have a crossing on this 6, 9 that I didn't notice. The 8 looks up, this 8 looks in, putting an 8 in one of these two. Now this 8 looks in, these 8s point in. This 8 looks down, putting an 8 in one of these two. Now you'll notice that I have the 5 and the 8 corner marked in the same 2 cells and nowhere else in the box. What this is telling me is that one of these cells is a 5 and the other is an 8, because the corner marks are literally telling us within this box where can that digit go, and that's here. So this is a hidden 5, 5, 8 pair. One of these will be 5, the other will be 8, meaning we can't fit anything else in there. And so these are down to just 1, 2. Oops, I meant to be in center mode. These are down to the remaining 1, 2, 3 triple for the box, with the 2 being up here, which we already knew. So these can't be, they already couldn't have been 2, but they can't be 1 or 3. So we want to think about if there's any consequences to that. 1 is a little bit interesting because we have this one looking in. I'm just looking at these 2 columns, and this one looking in. These can't be 1 anymore. It's not really enough to act on. It's interesting, but not really all that interesting, to be honest. All right. So 2, 5. That was all from this box. Any crossings? The 1. Maybe up here. I mean, basically, I should be looking up here. The 2 and the 7. So it would only be a crossing on 1, but we don't have that. Okay. The 2 and the 7 are already placed in the box. We just don't really have much help vertically. Let's look at this row. This is down to 1, 3, 4, and this can't be the 1. So this is 3, 4. Oh, and this can't be the 1 either. So this is 3, 4. Placing the 1 in the row. The row needs a 1. Where is it? Right there. And now that eliminates the 1s from here. Leaving a 2, 3 pair. So we've eliminated 2 and 3. Still not really useful. So I know that 2, 3, and 4 end up in these cells. Why don't I look at this column? We need a 2, 3, 4, 8. No, not 8. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so these aren't 3 or 4. Right, okay, 3 and 4 don't go here. So where do they go in the column? They go up here. This is a hidden 3, 4 pair. And these are the remaining 2 digits, the 2 and the 6, and this 2 tells us the order. That's a 6, that's a 2. That 6 is huge. It gives us the 5 and the 9 here. This 6 looks down, placing the 6 in this box, placing 6 and 5 in this box. Very nice. We've got a lot of low-hanging fruit, but let's not skip anything if we don't have to. Let's just do this triple, though. If I'm down to 3, I always like to just pencil it. We need a 2, 3, 7 here. This can't be 2 or 3. So this is our 7. That places this 7. And then this 2 tells us that's 3 and that's 2. All right. This row's down to 3 digits. We need a 1, 4, 8. This can't be the 4. So this is 1, 8. 1, 4, 8. Okay. This is down to 2 digits. We need an 8, 9. I think it's just 8, 9. And this is 1, 8, 9. This can't be the 8. So this is 1, 9. So the 9's in one of these 2 in this box. Points up. 9's in one of these 2. So this is a 3, 4 pair. 2, 3 pair. 1, 5, 8, 9. The 8s can't be in here. So these are 1, 1, 5, 9. And that's not a 1 because of the 1 there. So what are these 2 digits? The top one can be a 1. We need a 2. We have 3, 4. We need a 5. We have 6, 7, 8. And they can't be 9. All right. So the pointing 9s, claiming 9s, how we want to do that. 1, 2, 5. All right, nothing immediate there. How about this row, which is down to 3? We need a 1. Looks like 3. 1, 3, 9. So we know the 3 is one of these two. That's not a 1. Huh. This column's down to 3 digits. We need a 1, 2. No, not 2. Got confused. 1, 8, 9. This can't be 9. It's 1, 8. 1, 8, 9. The 9's up here. Huh. Nothing's really connecting. Did I miss anything? I don't think I... Let's see. I placed a bunch of digits. Maybe something can be done just with that. The 6, the 5. Yes, these two 5s look up, placing this 5. All right, this is down to 3, 4, 9. So we know the 4 is one of these two. What else did I get? I got this 7. No, I got this 5. This 5 looks up. This 5 looks in. This 5 also looks up. So 5 is one of these two. Trying my best to follow up on, let's see, 9, 6. We do have the two 6s. 6 is in one of these two, actually, because the 6 looks in. So if we look carefully, we've actually got the 5 and the 6 limited to these two cells. So that's another hidden pair. That's a 5, 6 hidden pair. So that means this can't actually be 7, placing 7 in the box here. And the way we follow up on hidden pairs is by thinking about what we removed. So not 1. We removed a 2. Okay, so 2 is placed in the box. That's nice. This 2 looked in. So that's not a 2, placing 2 in this box. We removed 3. So 3 actually can only go in one of these two in this box. That tells us this isn't 3. So that's 4 and that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. We removed 8 and 9. Well, this one already couldn't be 8, 9. This already couldn't be 9. So we removed 8 from here, for what it's worth. This is just a column with... oh, so actually removing 8 from here is... sorry, no, it's from these two. What am I talking about? Okay, these two, we removed 8. No, we didn't. They already couldn't be 8, 9. Okay, never mind. What am I talking about? Oh, we do have a 1, 8, 9 hidden triple here, though. So this should be a naked single, actually. Can't be 1, 2. I think it's going to be a 3 because there's a 3 corner marked in it. Can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it's a naked 3. Can only be 3. That's 4. That's 3. This is the only place for 4 in the box. This is our 9. We get the 1 and the 9 and the 8. We get our 8, 3. We get our 5, 8. Let's clear out that. We get our 9, 5, and 1. We get our 6 and 5 resolved. All right, we can clean up some stuff now. This is just down to 1, 8, 9, not a 9. All right. This is 1, 8, 9, not a 1. This is a pair, 3 and 8. Oh, hopefully not 3, 8. We do need a 3, though. The 3 can only go here. And then what's the actual other digit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6. 6 goes there. That places our 6. Up here, we need a 4, 8, 9. It's not an 8. This is 1, 4, 9, not a 9. Oh, it's not 9 or 4. So this is our 1, giving us 4 and 9. That's 8 and 4. That's our 8, 9, and 1. Oops, 1. That's our 8 and 1. We get our 1 here. And here we get the 9. This is 2, 3, and 2. Last two digits are 3 and 7. All right. Interesting puzzle today. We got some nice hidden pairs going on. Following up on this hidden 5, 6 pair, finished the puzzle, which was really interesting. Yeah, I'm glad I went kind of back to basics instead of just penciling everything. Probably penciling everything would have found it eventually, but it was more fun that way. I didn't end with everything penciled, which was nice. All right, well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.